are. Welcome, YouTube, to our second house show. If you notice, the decor is a little bit different on this one because I'm doing a little something special because XMEN'97 just premiered, and I am essentially its target audience. That was my bread and butter when I was a kid. That was my jam. And I literally had, and this dates me, but obviously, XMEN'97. But I had VHS tapes recorded Saturday morning. Boom, X-Men recorded every week. And so this one I decided, you know what? I watched the premiere yesterday. I was totally geeking out. Hardcore geekgasm. Glavin! And yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. So I felt that it deserved a special kind of a one-off. So it's time for another house show. That's what I do these. And at any rate, again, my name is Nick. Thanks for joining us. We've got Beast in the ring. Oh, nice. Cyclops sporting the X-Men from the movie armor. That's actually kind of awesome. But I should have mentioned already, Beast came down to the ring, 5'11", 402, and yeah, oh wow, see, Cyclops, never my fave. He was always kind of douchey. Beast we've already seen. This is actually Cyclops' debut, so that's the first time I've seen him come down to the ring, let alone wearing that armor. Even though, you know what, I like the actor that played Cyclops back in the day. I didn't like him as Cyclops, but I definitely loved the things that he's done since. He's done more comedy. That tends to make me like people. If you can make fun of yourself, you're all right in my book. So I kind of have a different view on Cyclops now, mostly just because of the guy, and I can't even think of his name. Leave a message in the comments if you know. He was the one in Sonic the Hedgehog. He was awesome. But at any rate, yeah. Cyclops, he comes down to the ring standing 6'3", weighing 195. But, yeah, if you couldn't tell, there's a theme going on. The yellow and blue, the X and the logo in the bottom left corner of the screen. This is SPW, but this time we're just doing a full-on X-Men Battle Royale. 8 men in, 1 man win. But yeah, all members of the X-Men, various points. I tried to get the ones specifically that I know from the original X-Men cartoon, and then, of course, incorporating X-Men'97 into the mix because I was excited. It was awesome. I mean, I watched them back to back. I couldn't help myself. Just brought me back. Pure nostalgia. Loved it. So, oh, yes, of course. The Raging Cajun coming down to the ring. Gambit of the X-Men standing 6'2", weighing 170. Wow, that's an incredible model. That's spot on. Again, you gotta love WWE 2K23. Obviously, there's a 2K24 that's coming out, or already came out. Sorry, I'm behind. One of these I will definitely update, don't you worry. It's gonna happen, if you think about it. I mean, the channel hasn't been around. This is our second season, close to episode 17, 18. And essentially, we've gone through already 2 versions of this game, and there's a third one that's come out. So, it's kind of crazy how quickly things move. But, you know, we're entirely dependent upon the character creations of the community that is the 2K community. And honestly, oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. You don't see Gambit without the coat very often. I also love the arena. Again, bringing it back to just the community. I mean, these are the creations that SPW would not exist were it not for the people that put the hard work in. I mean, literally, I've made some characters that look like this. Colossus coming down to the ring now. Awesome. He looks great. Looks literally just like he's right out of the Deadpool 2. He stands 6'6", weighing 250. But yeah, the arena, the characters, all of it is thanks to really you, I imagine, the community that are watching. I hope you're watching, because kudos to you. This is just a reflection of your own hard work coming right back at you. That's what I'm trying to do. I appreciate it. I hope you do too. But at any rate, seriously, like, look at this arena. Look at the quality. Like, if you made a video game, which, by the way, I am making a video game, so that's what I mean. I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll have plenty of videos I'll have to post about. I'm getting about to the version 2.0 of the game. I was going to essentially do 3 games, and now it's become 2, and really it's just 1 game split in half. So once I get to the point that I can have something to show you guys, I absolutely will be posting some kind of videos on the channel. I've already got 1 game I've created that is an RPG, and I will do some videos of me going back and playing that, because I made that probably like 3-4 years ago at this point. So at any rate, I digress. Let's get back into X-Men, because we've got... Is that James McAvoy? No! It's Professorx, but old school. You know, first class Professorx. When he's still upright. Oh, was that... It's cool. He's totally just fine. Nothing's happened yet. Don't you worry. But, yeah. I mean, Colossus came down to the ring. Now we've got Professorx in there. It's not the X-Men without Professorx. I mean, I know that this is the movie version, and I'm mostly talking about the cartoons and referencing the cartoons in this theme that we're doing tonight. But you gotta have Professorx in there. And though I love Patrick Stewart, there's actually, when my brother and I were kids, and we literally were watching the X-Men cartoon and reading those comics back in the day, we used to, like, fantasize about, like, who would be in the movie if they ever made an X-Men movie. And even then, Star Trek The Next Generation was out, so we were like, Patrick freaking Stewart is the only one who could play Professorx. He was born to play the role, and by God, it happened. It was a dream come true. And it still is, because he's still portraying the role. It's insane. He's going to come back again in the MCU. I'm just geeking out. Anyways, oh yeah, and then, of course, also coming down to the ring, Wolverine. I guess I didn't mention Professorx. He was actually standing 6 foot and weighing 190. You know, tall and thin. Not a problem. Wolverine, on the other hand, only standing 5'3", but weighing 300 pounds. He's got that adamantium skeleton. It kind of tips the scales. It sort of throws off. I mean, really, I feel like all of these... I always say the height and weight, but is there really a point? Because that doesn't determine anything once you get superpowers involved. That's why it's SPW. But, you know, it's all part of the routine, part of the drama. So, that's why I do it. Alright, but who else do we have coming down to the ring? We've seen just about everybody, right? Isn't that all of the X-Men? And if you notice, it's all men. I wanted to have the X-Women coming down to the ring, but I won't let you. That's just this version of the game. I'm really hoping 2K24, maybe they let you do battle royales and have, you know, mixed gender matches. Because otherwise, it's basically just, you know, I mean, I have to separate, which is unfortunate. Because, I mean, come on. I mean, true equality, if you think about it, is I mean, everyone is literally measured equally. So you don't see creed, nor race, nor sex, nor gender. It's fine. Just everybody's fair game. I mean, that's what true equality is, right? Just... It doesn't have to happen in real life. I just want to see it happen in the video game so that I can have... I mean, come on. If you throw Rogue in there, she's more powerful than half the men that I could... Superpowers men, I might add. Could potentially put in that ring. She would mop the floor with them. And it would be awesome. So, I'm just saying, come on. It's all make-believe. That's why we're here, right? It's pure fantasy. This is just for fun. That's why I do it. So hopefully you enjoy it. This whole time I've been talking Nightcrawler, making his debut and taking his time, slowly making his way to the ring. Look at him standing on the X on the entrance ramp, wearing the black and red. He was always one of my faves. I say it every time. Nightcrawler, definitely one of my faves. He's awesome. I have too many faves. They're all my faves. The X-Men were my faves. Because again, like, how to pick. I love Cable. I love Wolverine. I love Nightcrawler. I love Colossus. I love Bishop. I love Magic. Now we're getting into New Mutants. I haven't even broached the subject of New Mutants. That's a whole thing I'll have to leave unto itself. But being that we've got this beautiful arena with all of these characters, you know, I may just have to go on an X-Men tangent here for a while. Don't you worry, I've got plenty of villains to back it up. They give you 100 characters on this roster. And I have absolutely filled the allotted amount. Look at this ring. It's got the X in the ring, just subtly, just kind of ingrained. That's whoever did this. Man, high props, because that is awesome. Let alone all these characters, of course. Nightcrawler, this is pretty cool. I'm digging it quite a bit. Looking like a demon. That's what it does. Oh, man. I can't remember his dad's name in the comic. Like these are the things that I know. I usually know. When you put yourself on the spot, you always draw a blank. Oh. That's a sick shot. Wolverine in the foreground. Looking at his buddy, but... I mean, it's all friends in the ring. That's the thing. It's all the X-Men, but we're doing a battle royale. Good old-fashioned over-the-top rope elimination. So only one will be left. Who will be the X-Man? This is going from X-Men to X-Man. Oh, yes. Let's not forget Magneto to round things off as the 8th man. Magneto. Oh, digging it. If you didn't watch XMEN'97, spoiler alert, you probably saw a trailer at least by now. It's kind of like episode 1. Professorx, he died at the end of the original cartoon. That's how they ended it. You know, kind of a hopeful note. And then this is like, it picks up just right after that. Basically, the next week episode is kind of how it used to work. So, yeah, now you can just down and stream it. Back in the day, you had to wait a week. Ugh, God forbid. But, anyways. Magneto coming down 6'2", weighing 190, but he is essentially gifted the X-Men. He's now, I mean, they were always on again, off again. That's what part of the best thing about the X-Men was just the heroes and the villain, just a small split on philosophies. All right. I can't get into the philosophical debate that I would like to, because all of a sudden everybody is just in the ring fighting each other. Wow, watching this arena. This is too much. Oh, it's overwhelming. All right, where to begin? Look at that. Looks like Nightcrawler's doing some crazy flips on Professorx. How about that? And then Magneto. Oh, wow. Now he's wearing his movie regalia. How about that? Gambit loses the coat. I'm digging kind of the purple and black. That's a good look. Oh, wow. Nightcrawler. Again, lands a DDT on Professorx. Just careful with the neck. That's all I'm saying. All right, Wolverine and Beast, good old buddies going at it. Oh, Wolverine suplexes him. One-armed. Oh, wow, Colossus trying to take Professorx out early. Really, if you think about it, Professorx easily the most powerful mutant in that ring right now. But we don't let him use psychic powers. If he was able to use the psychic powers, it wouldn't even be questioned. But unfortunately, this is just everybody, hey, you just got to use, you know, it's almost like we've got a field, like a power dampener, almost like the collars that they put around the neck in, you know, the X-Men cartoon. Basically, we've just got, that's what the ropes are made of. You didn't know? Just kidding, not even the ropes. It's actually the garters around the outside. The yellow, wherever you see yellow, just imagine some kind of a anti-Newton force field. You can use your imagination, right? That's part of this whole thing. This is all just fantasy, but hey, I'm enjoying it. Might as well be real. This is like what I always wished for as a kid. Hopefully you too. That's why I'm digging this. Oh my gosh! Finally! Wolverine clotheslines Cyclops! Oh, that's been a long time coming. Am I right? I'm so sick of that love triangle between Wolverine, Jean, and Cyclops. Oh my god, I can puke. But I'm glad that, you know what, that they're hopefully going to move on from that. There's plenty of drama in the X-Men. Don't you worry. It's basically just a 90210 on with superpowers. But Beast! Oh no! His old buddy Wolverine! Oh, somebody broke that up nice. I'm glad, because I'm like, I hate seeing when friends become foes. But here we go, like Wolverine and Cyclops on the other end. This has been boiling for years. I mean, come on. There's so much. I mean, gosh, they might as well be teenagers. The way that these two just kind of like brood and hate on each other. Oh, Gambit landing a massive suplex on. Oh, Magneto, and then Wolverine with the stunner. Oh, now he's got Colossus in the corner, going after the big man. That's maybe a mistake. Oh, yeah, see, here we go. Yeah, wielding him around like he's just a bag of potatoes. Oh, it looks like, wow, there's too much action going on. That was an incredible move from Nightcrawler, but also that clothesline from Magneto. Awesome. Colossus has Magneto up, just taking sweet time. Oh, dropping him down in the middle of the ring, and then, oh, what's this? Was that Cyclops landed a move on Wolverine? Yeah, they're getting their shots in where they can. But oh, there's their old nemesis, Cyclops and Magneto. I mean, once Professorx was out of the equation, really, Cyclops kind of was the one assumed leader of the team until Magneto came along, and so I'm not surprised that he's going to take advantage of the opportunity to try to, at least, if not win the match, put a hurting on Magneto. Ooh, Nightcrawler against the ropes. He's in harm's way. Oh, what was that? Magneto took out Cyclops, as well he should. Now he is officially the first man of the X-Men. First class. Oh, Beast wisely finding his way to underneath the ropes, kind of taking a break there. Looks like, oh, Nightcrawler's trying to do the same thing, but he manages to get to the corner. That worked out pretty well. Oh, whoa! Wolverine landed an incredible move on Colossus. This is too much to keep up with. Oh, wow. And then a flip slam, looks like powerbomb of sorts from Beast, and then he goes for a moonsault. Of course, he's huge, but don't let that fool you. He's just as nimble as any of the small guys in the ring. Okay, and here we go. Oh, Bulldog on Wolverine. Oh, that might have busted him open. Wolverine has to take a minute to actually get to the side and heal, but gosh, he's the last person you want to just leave alone for a little bit and let him recover, because he'll recover way faster than anybody else will, I guarantee you that. Oh, Colossus! Massive power bomb on Magneto! These guys, I love that so far they're not really too concerned about eliminating each other. Magneto's the only one who actually has eliminated anyone, and he's the one that was a villain, so what a big surprise. So really, the rest of them just kind of, I feel like letting out some frustrations. I mean, they ran for what, 5 seasons? Yeah, they've got a lot of pent-up aggression. Except for Beast and Wolverine. Come on, Wolverine! No, Beast is one of your friends. Hank McCoy. You always need a doctor around. I mean, you can't just like eliminate one of your buddies who can help you out in the long run. Like I said, you really gotta kind of pair up. You gotta find somebody who's at least a temporary friend in these sorts of situations. Oh, but here we go. Now I like to see Wolverine and Magneto. You don't see that too often because, frankly, Wolverine is the worst person to fight Magneto. I mean, if you ever follow the comics where Magneto and Wolverine actually do get into it, Magneto makes very quick work of Wolverine in the most gruesome way. I don't necessarily want to get into the details, but hey, oh, whoa, somebody got eliminated. I wasn't even looking. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go back and check how that happened. Colossus! Who took out Colossus? Oh no! But it's okay. Whatever happens, happens. It's a one and done, folks. I don't know the outcome any more than you do. That's why this is fun. I'm just going to have to watch it on repeat. Don't feel bad if you have to as well. But man, oh, here we go. I love this Professorx and Nightcrawler matchup for some reason. Getting incredibly, I mean, it's almost like he sees what's coming. He's not supposed to use his telepathy. But he definitely kind of was reading Nightcrawler's moves pretty closely there. But then lands a pile driver on Magneto and just leaves him alone. I mean, these two go way back. I mean, they are nemesis, but they're also best friends. They're frenemies? Yes. They're the original frenemy. You have to get a t-shirt with that. Magneto, Professorx. Enemies. Oh, what was that? Nightcrawler dropping a massive drop kick on Professorx. Oh no. Beast, get Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine counters. Manages, I mean, always a survivor, right? Oh, as soon as I say that, Gambit's now taking the opportunity. Gonna try and take Wolverine out. They're ganging up on him. Oh, but then Nightcrawler. I mean, they're all besties with Wolverine. I mean, come on. How many times has he probably saved every one of their lives? Nightcrawler stepped in, saved him from Gambit trying to eliminate him. I mean, come on. Wolverine, he's the one to look out for. Oh, Magneto! Another elimination! So far, Magneto is the MVP in this match. Taking out Beast. The Professor, Hank McCoy, he is out. Oh no, what's going on? Nightcrawler, wow! Oh, that was amazing. Of course, we got to see some circus acts from Nightcrawler. I don't know if you know, but that was part of his background. But, oh, wow. That was incredible. Wouldn't expect anything less. Man, this has been so much fun already. Oh, wow. Gambit landed shots. Wolverine just literally going between everybody, just in a berserker rage right now. Oh, what is this now? Bam! Landed the double knees. I mean, all his restraint, I'm sure, is going into just not releasing his claws and just making it a bloodbath right now. Oh, wow! What was that? This incredible move. Wolverine just literally cleaning house right now. Oh, no. Professorx! Don't tell me! Oh, my gosh! Chucking Gambit out like it's nothing and then going after Magneto. All right, we're down to 4. Oh, Professorx takes out Magneto. Of course he does. And then lands an immediate shot on Nightcrawler. Oh, no. It is Nightcrawler, Wolverine, and Professorx. This is an amazing last final 3. Wow. And Professorx, where is this coming from? Wolverine leaving him alone? Going after Nightcrawler somehow. Are Wolverine and Professorx just kind of working together right now? Wow, what was that? An upside down spinning heel kick. More like an axe kick of sorts. Man. Oh, Professorx is busted open. Wolverine, wow, from the top rope. Executes like a 720 and then a moonsault for good measure. Nightcrawler is stunned. He shouldn't be playing with the food anymore. Oh no, he should be trying to throw him out. You don't need to go for the pin. Wolverine. Professorx in the corner, taking his time wisely. Okay, Wolverine. Oh! Kicks Nightcrawler out. It is Professorx and Wolverine for the win. Who is going to do it? Who is the X-Man? I mean, come on. There's no better choice, am I right? This couldn't have gone any better. Glaven! I am geekgasming. Oh no! A stunner! Professorx lands a stunner on Wolverine. He is stunned. Will he do it? Professorx throws him out. Oh no! Is that gonna do it? He does! Professor X wins! Oh, that's so good! Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. Wow, what a performance. James McAvoy, Patrick Stewart, whatever timeline you're on, doesn't matter. Professor X is the Omega level mutant. He is the reason. I mean, his willpower alone is his superpower. Am I not wrong? I mean, he's the man with the vision. He's the one who can set the world to right. Professor X is kind of a, yeah, you wish that we had somebody like him in real life, you know? Just don't worry about your problems. He's always got the solution because, frankly, he's one of the smartest men alive because, really, he's the most empathetic being that there's ever been. He can just feel what you feel and understand where you come from and relate to you on a more personal level than anyone ever could. I mean, that's why, look what he did for, like, Wolverine. It's a perfect example. It was those two at the end. Not even Wolverine can defeat Professor X. The power of empathy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was good. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because I loved it. And, again, we've got a pay-per-view event coming up. That's what's next. This was a house show, but it was really just a little teaser until next week when we get into our next pay-per-view. Don't worry, you don't have to pay. Just keep watching the channel. It's just going to appear like always. But you got to build to something, right? A crescendo. This is our pay-per-view. We call it that. Really, it's just a crescendo event. At any rate, my name is Nick. This is SPW. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good night. Enjoy.